Welcome back for the meditation. Sitting comfortably and relax yourself. Spend a few moments adjusting yourself to find the right position. And Buddha said, Ujjung kayang panidhaya, which means having an upright body. So upright body is an essential part of the practice if you are doing the sitting meditation. And after you have seated upright and relax. So relax the entire body. And relaxation of the entire body sometimes can be very difficult because not able to feel the body. So in order to feel the body, that's why there's a technique is called leaving the whole body and let the cushion holds you and feeling that cushion holding you. And with that you will connect with your body and expanding that feeling and aware of the entire body, feeling from inside. And once you felt your body, entire body, contemplating in that sitting body. And sometimes I use a simile. You're sitting in front of the mirror and you're looking at your sitting body. And you can see your sitting body. And here you are seeing your sitting body through your inner eyes. And that you can feel from your heart, the presentness of your physical body. And being mindful wherever you feel, whatever you feel. And this is the preliminary practice that we have to develop. And after you've been spending time observing your body, where this mind generally settles down, or where this mind generally pulls away in the body. Not a thinking, but a feeling. And that's normally due to the breathe in and breathe out, any motion or any movement that takes place in our body. That generates a sensation and the mind simply goes and feels it. And that object, use it as the object of concentration. Now, practice of a concentration meditation is simply by observing one object, paying attention to the one object, and discarding every other objects, whether you are focusing on a breath, whether you are focusing on an abdomen rising, falling, or whether you are focusing on any one particular object to concentrate on. That means you are being single-minded with the object that you have chosen. And as you have been practicing in this way, by having a single-minded of that thought, and you discard every other objects, feelings, thoughts, whatever, you're becoming a single-minded. And that moment, mind simply suppressing the desire to entertain our senses. Suppressing any ill will, any jealousies, negative minds. Restlessness also suppressed. And we have no doubt at all in that practice. You're fully established, aware of that mind, observing this object. So mind becomes a single with the object. And this is a bliss. If you can remain with this object that you have chosen, and continuously with that, and that produces the bliss, the blissful moment. Mind is free from all the defilements, finding peace and calm. And this peaceful moment with our purpose of a practice of a meditation, these blissful moments are simply a benefit, advantages that we receive. But we are not attached to it, and we are not hanging around with it. We enjoy, relax, used, leave it behind, and carry on driving, carry on working. I normally use this as a simile of breakpoints. Suppose we are driving down to England. After a few hours, we go and rest in one place, a resting place. Breakpoints. Some breakpoints are very nice, decorated, so we enjoy there. Free ourselves, having a good break. But we will not be staying there long. Our destination is going to somewhere else. So these blissful moments are good, and we can enjoy, we can entertain, but we are not hanging on it. So we open our senses to work. Sound that we hear, smell that we feel, body comes to touch to outer objects. And simply knowing them. simply observing them as they come to contact, and without having any commentaries, without proliferating on it. And mind is a very tricky one here. Whenever our mind is not that strong, when these hindrances, the entertaining our senses, ill will, jealousy, restlessness and doubts arises, we proliferate on it. It's like a bag of tea on a hot water. Immediately it changes the color of water, and the more we keep it for a longer, the water becomes more darker. Same with our mind too. So, in the contemplation or the Samatha meditation, we suppress these 5 hindrances, whereas in the practice of insight meditation, we uproot them from our hearts and minds. When we hear a beautiful sound, that moment, what is our mental states are? Are we thinking of a singer, how beautiful the singer was, or how beautiful the voice is, or the words that we hear, and we try to relate to our experiences, or simply entertaining? Or generating ill will, jealousy, and by simply hearing the voice. So we uproot these sensual pleasures that comes to contact with our eye, ear, tongue, nose, body, and even the mind. And simply understanding whatever it is, it is. So we are simply uprooting it. Sensual pleasure, ill will, sloth and torpor, restless and doubts. And as a result of that, often when we practice meditation, at the end we practice loving kindness meditation, just to reinforce. So we begin with paying attention to the primary object that you have chosen as a contemplation meditation. And gradually, once our mind fully settled, established, then we open our senses to begin to work, and we see things as they truly are, whether we are sitting meditating or whether we are in our day-to-day life, ability to deal with it, ability to understand it and let it be. So when we are practicing sitting meditation, that's why we always begin with a relaxation of the body and settling down on the primary object, and gradually working with every other phenomenon that arises. So continue practicing in this way. You may start off with the primary object, focusing on there, and whatever other objects arises, simply be mindful of it and let it go, using the acronym ROOT or using the acronym of stop or lost, and simply back to the normal, back to the moment, and enjoying. So continue practicing until you hear the gong, and will practice the loving kindness meditation. So relax yourself and we'll do the practice of a loving kindness meditation. So sitting comfortably again, bringing your attention to your heart, feeling the beating heart, physically smiling will connect you with your heart. Feeling a heart always happens in the present moment. It's not about the thinking. It's about feeling. And as you feel, generating loving kindness and compassion to yourself, may I be happy. A sense of happiness that you wish to be. May I be well. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from troubles of body and mind. And similarly, sharing loving kindness and compassion to all other sentient beings, far and wide, starting from the dear one, whatever beings are there, visible or invisible beings. May they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. Whatever merits that we have accumulated on this occasion, may they rejoice. Whatever beings they are not safe, not happy, not well, may they be safe, may they be well, and may they be well. Whatever beings there are, those who are well and happy, may their well-being and happiness increase. May all beings be happy. So bring your attention to your hands again, aware of sensations in your hand, and to your body, aware of the entire body, and aware of your eyes. And as you hear the gong slowly coming out from meditation, and reflect for a few moments. Let's pay respect to the Buddha and then come for the question answer.